Discord just partnered with a company that tracks terrorists for the CIA to verify your age. Sounds like a conspiracy theory, right? It's not. It's happening right now, and the company behind it is Palantir, the same tech firm that helped find Osama bin Laden. I'll explain Discord's age verification problem like you're 5 years old. By the end, you'll understand why this isn't just about proving you're 18. It's about who gets to keep your face forever. Here's what happened. Discord rolled out age verification for certain servers. Makes sense on the surface. Keep kids out of adult spaces, protect minors, follow the law. Reasonable, right? But here's the thing. They didn't build this system themselves. They outsourced it to a company called Yoti. And Yoti, well, Yoti has some interesting friends. The kind of friends who work in surveillance. The kind who think privacy is a cute idea from the 2000s that we've all moved past. Before I show you how deep this goes, you need to understand what age verification actually means in 2026. Most people think age verification works like a bouncer checking your ID at a bar. You show it, they glance at your birthday. You walk in. Done. Nobody keeps your license. Nobody writes down your address. Nobody takes a photo of your face and stores it in a database connected to 17 other databases that share information with governments and corporations you've never heard of. But online age verification? Totally different game. You're not just proving you're old enough. You're handing over biometric data, your face, sometimes your government ID, a scan of your credit card. All of it gets processed, stored, and linked to your account. Forever. Or at least until the company pinky swears they deleted it, which, spoiler, they probably didn't. Discord says this is only for age-restricted servers. Porn, gambling, adult content, stuff minors shouldn't access. Fair point. But the mechanism they're using doesn't stop there. Once the infrastructure exists, it can expand. Today it's adult servers. Tomorrow it's any server Discord decides needs verification. Maybe political discussion groups. Maybe privacy-focused communities. Maybe any server that criticizes the wrong people. The tool doesn't care how you use it. It just sits there, ready. Now let's talk about Yoti. They're the company actually running Discord's age verification. British company. They market themselves as the friendly face of digital identity. Their website has lots of bright colors and smiling, diverse people holding phones. Very trustworthy vibes. Very we care about your privacy. But Yoti isn't just some startup trying to help Discord follow the rules. They've got funding. Serious funding. And one of their major investors? A venture capital firm with deep ties to Palantir. This is where it gets spicy. Palantir is not your average tech company. They don't make apps. They don't sell phones. They build surveillance infrastructure for governments and militaries. Their software helped track down terrorists after 9/11. It's used by ICE to find undocumented immigrants. Police departments use it to predict crime before it happens. Yes, like Minority Report, but with worse oversight and way more racial bias baked into the algorithm. Palantir's whole business model is taking massive amounts of data, connecting the dots, and giving powerful people the ability to watch everyone else. They're really good at it. Terrifyingly good. So why does a company funded by Palantir-adjacent investors want to verify your age on Discord? Let's use an analogy. Imagine you're at a public park. There's a new water fountain. Free water for everyone. Great. But to use the fountain, you have to scan your fingerprint. Just once. Just to make sure you're a local resident and not some out-of-towner stealing precious water resources. Sounds a little weird, but okay, you're thirsty. You scan your finger. The water tastes fine. You walk away. But here's what you didn't see. That fingerprint didn't just unlock the fountain. It got uploaded to a database. That database is owned by a private company. That company shares data with the police and the Parks Department, and maybe a few other organizations you've never heard of who paid for access. Now, every time you're near that park, cameras can identify you. They know when you arrive, when you leave, who you talk to. All because you wanted a sip of water one time and the fountain seemed harmless. That's age verification powered by surveillance infrastructure. You think you're just proving you're 18, but you're actually feeding data into a system designed to track, catalog, and monitor. Yoti collects your biometric data. They verify your age, but they also create a digital profile of your face. That profile can be cross-referenced, matched, sold, shared, combined with other data points until someone, somewhere, has a pretty complete picture of who you are and what you do online. And Discord? They're just the entry point, the fountain in the park, the part that looks innocent. Now here's the part that should make your skin crawl. Once your biometric data is in the system, you can't take it back. You can change your password. You can delete your account. You can burn your phone and move to a cabin in the woods. Doesn't matter. Your face is your face. The scan exists. The data persists. And every company that touches it, Yoti, Discord, whoever Yoti shares it with, they all become potential leak points. One hack. One disgruntled employee. One shady data broker who doesn't care about terms of service. Your biometric identity is out there, permanently. But wait, doesn't Discord say the data gets deleted after verification? They do say that, and maybe they mean it. But here's the thing. Discord doesn't control the data, Yoti does. And Yoti's privacy policy has more holes than a gas station cheese grater. They admit they may share data with third parties for fraud prevention, legal compliance, and service improvement. That's corporate speak for, we'll share it with pretty much anyone who has a reason we can justify to a lawyer. And since Yoti operates under UK and EU data laws, your rights as a US user are even fuzzier. Good luck filing a data deletion request across international jurisdictions while also trying to prove they actually deleted it and didn't just pinky promise in an email. Let's zoom out. Why does this matter to you? Maybe you're not on Discord. Maybe you don't care about age verification. Maybe you think you've got nothing to hide. Here's why you should care anyway. This isn't just about Discord. It's about normalization. Every time a major platform adds biometric verification and nobody pushes back, it becomes normal, expected, just part of using the internet. 5 years ago, nobody thought they'd need to scan their face to log into social media. Now some platforms require it. 10 years ago, nobody thought their car would track their location and sell that data to insurance companies. Now it's standard. The pattern is always the same. Introduce the surveillance tool for a reasonable-sounding reason, wait for people to accept it, expand its use. Repeat. Discord's age verification isn't the problem. It's a symptom. The problem is the growing web of surveillance infrastructure that treats your identity as a product. Your face, your voice, your location, your habits. All of it cataloged and monetized by companies who promise to keep it safe right up until they don't. And the companies building this infrastructure, they're not accountable to you. You didn't vote for them. You can't fire them. You can't even see what data they have most of the time. You just have to trust them. And trust, well, that's not really their strong suit. So what happens next? Discord users are already pushing back. Reddit threads are blowing up. Privacy advocates are sounding alarms. Some users are leaving the platform entirely. Others are using VPNs and burner accounts to avoid verification. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Individual resistance only goes so far. As long as the infrastructure exists, it will be used. As long as companies can profit from your data, they will collect it. As long as governments want surveillance tools, tech companies will build them. The only thing that actually changes this is regulation. Real laws with teeth, not voluntary guidelines, not self-regulation, not companies promising to do better after they get caught doing worse. To recap, Discord outsourced age verification to Yoti. Yoti has financial ties to the Palantir surveillance ecosystem. Your biometric data doesn't just verify your age. It feeds a system designed to track and catalog identities. Once that data exists, you can't take it back. And this isn't just a Discord problem. It's the blueprint for how every platform will operate if we let them. The infrastructure is being built right now. The question is whether we're paying attention. So here's what I want to know. At what point do we stop calling this progress and start calling it what it actually is? A surveillance system we're all volunteering for, one face scan at a time.